Hey there! Let's talk about some fun alternatives for The Witcher 3. It's a great game, but as you know, at one point you're gonna get fed up with it and want to try something different. Well, maybe just a bit, but still quite like CD Projekt's greatest release to this day. Here's our top 10 best video games similar to The Witcher 3. The Elder Scrolls V: Skyrim. Todd Howard is such a nice guy. Not only did he make sure that you can play Skyrim on almost every modern platform, but you can also choose from so many different editions. Jokes aside, the game offers almost unlimited freedom and great replay value. It's simply a must for every fan of open-world RPGs. Just fire it up and Fusro-da your way through the land of Skyrim. Assassin's Creed: Valhalla. It's no secret that the latest Assassin's Creed games took some inspiration from The Witcher 3 now that they've made their way into RPG territory. This alone might make Valhalla a great pick for fans of the Butcher of Blaviken. The game features an expansive map with many secrets and beautiful vistas to discover, an interesting story, brutal combat, and tons of equipment. If these kept you playing The Witcher 3, you're gonna love the new Assassin's Creed. Ghost of Tsushima. This one's kinda like The Witcher 3, but set in medieval Japan. In this game, based on historical events, you play as a young samurai, Jin Sakai, defending the Tsushima island from a Mongol invasion. It's an open-world action game rather than an RPG, but it offers a lot of freedom, exciting action sequences, and most importantly, a great and memorable story. Plus, you get to pet foxes and compose haikus. Who would say no to that? Kingdom Come: Deliverance. There's only one thing you have to know. There is no magic nor fantasy here. Zero. The game tries to simulate medieval life as realistically as possible. Also, you play as a regular guy named Henry and start your grand adventure by throwing doo-doo all over some other guy's house, just to prove you're right and he's wrong. But don't worry, later on you'll learn how to read and wield a sword, among many other things. And before you know it, you'll make a name for yourself in Bohemia. The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. Need something with less story and dialogue? Breath of the Wild is mainly focused on unrestricted exploration and a sense of discovery. The game won't tell you what to do. Well, maybe aside from reminding you to get rid of that bastard Ganon. How you're gonna do it, how much time you'll spend just wandering around, discovering stuff and making Zelda wait, all those things are up to you. Red Dead Redemption 2, aka Dutch Has a Plan, the game. Rockstar rocks when it comes to creating incredibly believable, detailed open worlds and making gazillions of GTA Online expansions, but let's focus on the former here. The world of Red Dead Redemption 2 is huge and simply gorgeous. And the story and the characters, man, it's all so well written. Don't skip this one, even if you're not a huge fan of westerns. Saddle up, cowboy, and let's go. Elden Ring. Okay, before you think, From Software? Aw, hell nah, I ain't got no time for dying a million times trying to defeat one puny mob. You need to know that Elden Ring is a perfect starting point for Souls-like newbies. The game's world is fully open, which means that if you can't beat a boss, just do a 180 turn and explore other parts of the map. It's kinda like Breath of the Wild with its "here's the world, do whatever you like, we don't care" kind of attitude. Try it, you'll love it. It's the most refined Souls-like game and one of the best action RPGs out there. ELEX 2. Remember Gothic or maybe Risen if you're a bit younger? Well, Piranha Bytes is back with their signature style. The thing about their games is that on the one hand, the animations and dialogues can be a little stiff. On the other, ELEX 2 is full of that old-school charm that modern games lack. The world's big and fun to explore, you get to fly around using a jetpack, and there are many decisions that you can make through the game that will shape your adventure. It's very good, just give it a shot. Any modern Fallout game. I'm talking about 3, New Vegas, and 4 here. They're great open-world RPGs, and depending on which one you choose, you'll be looking for either your dad, kid, or the guy who shot you in the head. They're full of fun dialogue and choices. Okay, maybe aside from Fallout 4, which is more action-oriented, but it's still a good game and you shouldn't skip it. Just play them all, immerse yourself in the post-apocalyptic world, and breathe in radioactive air. Oh, I love the smell of nuclear fallout in the morning. Gwent, the Witcher card game. Let's say you played The Witcher 3 mainly for Gwent. You just traveled around the world looking for new opponents and merchants selling some cool new cards. You furiously skipped all the dialogue and got new gear just to reach new areas offering new additions to your deck. Gwent, the Witcher card game, is 100% Gwent, no distractions. You can play it on basically any device. The game itself is more fleshed out, and you can finally challenge your buddies to show them who's boss. And there you have it, the top 10 games like Witcher 3. Hope you enjoyed our video. As always, remember to let us know in the comments which games you would add to our list. See you next time.